Hey, it's JD, and welcome to the Beginner Crypto Series, Episode 3, What Layer 1 and Layer 2 Networks Do. Now, if you're new to crypto, one of the first things that feels confusing is the whole number of blockchains that are out there. If you look on CoinGecko, I think there's about 18,000 different tokens on there. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Arbitrum, Optimism, Base. Now, it can feel like random noise, but underneath the name is a simple engineering problem. Okay, how do you build a global financial system that is secure, fast, and affordable at the same time? Because you can't maximize all three. Every system makes trade-offs, and understanding those trade-offs is how you stop guessing and start thinking in systems. Okay, think of a blockchain like a city. The foundation of the city is the roads, the power grid, the laws, and the security. That's layer 1. Layer 1 networks are responsible for security, final settlement, network rules, decentralization, asset ownership. Bitcoin and Ethereum are not trying to be fast operating applications. They're trying to be extremely hard to break, that are slow, deliberate, and reliable. Now, in a centralized network, thousands of computers must agree on what happened. That agreement takes time and it takes bandwidth. And if you push too much activity directly onto the base layer, congestion increases, fees rise, and speed slows down. Security has a cost. You know, if you notice when crypto first started getting popular and they started building a bunch of games with a crypto economy like on Ethereum, well, the games were going to be awesome, but then they found that the transactions were too slow and they're too expensive, so they didn't really work out, and that's how a lot of these layer 2s started out, okay, because security has a cost, okay? There's no free lunch in physics or networks, okay? Now, what does a layer 2 do? A layer 2 networks are built on top of layer 1s. They move high volume activity off the main chain while still using the base layer for security and final settlement. Think of layer 2 as express highways built above those city streets like we talked about earlier. They bundle transactions together, they compress data, they settle back to layer 1 periodically, and this allows transactions to be faster and cheaper without sacrificing trust. Now here's a simple example. Instead of recording every coffee purchase directly onto the main city ledger, a layer 2 system tracks thousands of small transactions off-chain. Then it posts a summary back to the layer 1. The base layer verifies the final result without processing every detail. Scale comes from aggregation. But you need both layers, and why both layers matter. Layer 1 provides the security and the performance. Layer 2, it provides the speed, excuse me, it provides the speed and the usability. Most everyday activity will live on layer 2. Large settlements and long-term storage live on layer 1. And this is coordination, not competition. Okay, now, different layer 1 networks optimize different trade-offs. Some prioritize decentralization, some prioritize speed, some prioritize developer flexibility, some prioritize hardware efficiency. This experimentation drives innovation, and the market explores multiple designs in parallel. Now, what's the behavior risk? Faster systems increase stimulation. Cheap transactions encourage impulsive behavior. More speed reduces friction. Friction protects judgment. When friction disappears, discipline matters more than ever. Okay, now how does this relate to Boom Dopamine Shift? Look at it like this. Your deep values as a person, that's your layer 1. Your habits and your workflows, those are your layer 2. If the foundation is weak, speed amplifies failure. Strong systems allow safe acceleration. So, in closing, layer 1 secures truth, layer 2 scales activity. Together they form the backbone of a digital economy that balances trust, speed, and cost. In the next episode, we're going to explore how wallets and custody really function and what it means to actually own digital assets. This is JD from Boom Dopamine Shift. Thanks for being here. I'm very grateful. Peace.